rabbit, the psoas muscle? This is the psoas muscle. This is the psoas muscle, okay? And so it's in the pelvic girdle. And what was this bone in the hip? Is it the ischial, ilium, or the pubic bone? You know, the little crest, the what crest?
Ilium.
Right, so this is the iliacus muscle. So the psoas muscle plus the iliacus muscle, when you break the line of the hip right here, this kind of fat blob here, you combine them. Those muscles combine and form the iliopsoas muscle. Okay, so the iliacus muscle, the psoas muscle, the ilios, yeah, did I say that right? Iliopsoas muscle? Yeah, iliopsoas muscle. Okay? All right. The gluteal maximus always drops off. And you see, that's why we have all this tape. And we're going to have rubber bands too. But everybody knows the butt. Gluteus maximus. Okay? So underneath the gluteus maximus is the gluteus medius. The gluteus medius. Remember, the gluteus minimus, you can't peel this off, so it's not shown on the model. It'll be shown in the figure. Okay, the next muscle southbound, and we're looking at the butt. This muscle here is the piriformis, as if a ballerina is doing a pirouette. Okay, so a piriformis. Yeah, piriformis. Drop down, don't worry about these three little muscles. This muscle, now, students confuse this with the quadriceps because it has a similar name, and it's kind of like rectangular in shape. This is the sciatic nerve going down. But this muscle is the quadratus femoris, not to be confused with the quadriceps. Quadriceps are four muscles in the front of the leg. Quadratus femoris. Ah. All right. I guess we'll still look at the back of the leg. This muscle here is the biceps femoris. And this is where if I ask for the action, people say flex the elbow, because it has, weird, but true. They get a half point for flex. So the biceps femoris. Now it's biceps, so there's two heads. There's a long head and a short head. So the one that you see most of is the long head. This is the biceps femoris long head. And I'm going to remove this tape, and sometimes things drop, so don't jump. And underneath the biceps femoris, long head, this is the biceps femoris, the short head. This muscle here, right on top of here, it's actually one muscle right on top of another. But if we trace the outline, it would look like this. This is the semitendinosus. Semitendinosus. And underneath, like again, those love handles, is the semimembranosus. So people confuse that with the biceps femoris because it kind of looks like two heads, but it isn't. And what you would see is on the biceps femoris, you notice there's an A and a B. On this, it's two different numbers, so that could also help you, meaning it's indicative of two very separate or different muscles. So the biceps tendinosus and the biceps membranosus. Now, we're missing it. I'll have to just take a quick little break and shut it off.